What's fucking popping, nerds and virgins? How we doing, fellow scumbags? Happy Tuesday. How you doing, JVD? Your channel's about to get mogged by who? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Crystal? Chris Gray, how's it going, my man? What's good in the fucking hood? Oh, I don't know if I can be fucked tonight, but we're gonna give it a fucking go. I'm mostly gonna chat to you guys and just watch this shit in the background. How you doing, Cold Up? Wagwan, my youth. I'm not gonna say the B word because I'm just gonna sound like a goon. How you doing? Doing shit, to be honest. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, I saw the DJ Aiden show. I was watching it and chuckling, and then I saw my name mentioned at the end, and I just felt sad. How you doing, Juice Man? Was fucking good. Was good. Could do with a little bit of kush right now. I only know one fighter on this card, so I'm not the most enthusiastic. So I'm just gonna chat to you lot and watch this shit in the background. How are you doing on this Tuesday night? Have you had a spicy chicken wrap? Yeah, mate. I live in a first world country, cunt. What kind of question is that? I'm not a big fan of spicy food, but yeah, I've tried it. I could live without them. What's up, young man? How you doing, Torrent? How's it going, dude? Hope you're well, big man. Just about to rip a fat Keith talk to take. I'm surprised you haven't. I suppose for you, I was gonna say I'm surprised you haven't run out of Nate Dogg discography. Discography. We got like 3 songs on repeat. 3 features on repeat. How you doing, Sniff? What's good, my man? I really enjoyed your you guys live stream with on JVD's channel the other day. It was funny. I was literally about to go on. So I said I was gonna drop my kid at school, and I completely forgot. Like I had like an hour, like they wanted like an hour phonics meeting or some bullshit. So I was a bit late getting back, and then as soon as I turned up, the stream just went off. I did 130 views in like 10 hours on that stream after it was done. It was a good one. These panel ones are just getting on there and talking shit is great. Our bots turned up to go at me. Fuck you, bot. And how you doing? Not a fan of the British accent. It sounds poor. Do your American accent. That's what rich people use. That's just incorrect, cunt. You all sound like poor fucking losers. And all of my chat just jumps out immediately. Fuck you, bot. And I hope you're having a really good Tuesday. How you doing, B7? I'm good, man. I'm just getting ready to watch Dana White's Contender series. Begrudgingly. I was going to go to bed, but I haven't been on in like 24 hours, so I was kind of itching to get on and talk some shit. So here I am. And that's about it. I've had a pretty quiet day. Mowed the lawn, you know. That was about the highlight of my day. That's about it. It's incorrect, isn't it? We sound we can the advantage of a British accent is you can sound intelligent and still be dumb as fuck. It's just the advantage. Why am I mogging No Chill? Is No Chill on live? And if so, good. Fuck him. I might head over there myself. I might just jump off and head over there myself. He is on. Shit, there's a lot of people on. Crossovers on. I don't know why I'm telling you who's on, so you can go and dive over there. Has he been on for a while then? I didn't even realize. There was a time when I used to check and see who was on and then question whether I should go on later or not. Now I just don't care. If people turn up, they turn up. If they don't, fuck them. What's your thoughts on pumpkin soup? Fucking love it. It might be my favorite soup. It's weird, yeah, because it's not like I would eat a pumpkin raw or I eat it with anything else, but pumpkin soup is great. Especially if it's done correctly. Nice and creamy. The orange makes me feel good about myself as well. No, he just went live. So he's mugging me, the cunt. He mugged himself. Let's hear a no chill impression. Was that good? How you doing, Lane? Every time Lane jumps in, I forget that you're like a female. And I have to just recorrect myself. I should have worn a tuxedo if I'd known you were going to turn up. How you doing tonight? Westy, what's good, brother? Like I said, nothing doing tonight. I'm just I'm gonna chat to you mostly, and then it freaks me out that we've now got 2 females in here. It's fucking incredible. The ratio is improving, boys. Did you see all of the impressions did you do an impression of me, you bastard? I changed my pick. I'm picking Holloway to be Ilya. What has caused your change of opinion, sir? Is there anything in particular that has caused that change? I'm in a one where I really want Max to win, but I think he might lose. I just made a rather large pot of pumpkin soup of roasted pumpkins, onion, garlic with cream. It's got to be creamy, or what's the point? You bet £4,000 on Cameron Teague round 1 KO. Oh. First of all, I'm glad to see you're doing so well. What block are you from, homie? Block? What's a block? What's this block you're referring to, sir? A block of Gouda? I don't know what you mean, sir. Do I seem like the kind of person that comes from a block to you? Not anymore, man. I've stepped up. How you doing, Davis? Good to see you, bro. Good to have you here. Greetings and salutations. Roasted pumpkin seed. What's up, boys? How you doing, Kloss? How are we all doing? I just want this card to start so I can mock it and go to bed, pretty much. And the fact that I'm mogging no chill at the same time is great. You meant £5. All right. So I can see how you made that typo mistake. Yeah, I know that he's the only fighter that I know on the card. He's gonna get his fucking ass whooped, mate. I know that No Chill interviewed him. I should be on his team. He's gonna get slapped. I haven't put any bets on tonight though. I did do my bets for this weekend. I got a nice little triple on. Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's behind me. I've got a nice little triple on. But apart from that, Oklahoma. Shout out to Oklahoma. Pumpkin soup with roasted pumpkins. That's fucking goated, that is. I think pumpkin soup might be the best soup secretly. I almost said if you don't know now you know, but I hate when people say that. It's fucking wanky when people say that shit. I would love to see Diego Lopez versus Holloway. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to see that too. I'm more intrigued. I'm kind of, there's a few fights I want to see this year. I'm really hoping they do Gaethje and Hooker. I think that would be a barnstormer. But there's not that many fights I'm excited about for the rest of the year. I mean, I kind of want to see Jones fight so he can fuck off and leave us all alone. Obviously Max and Ilya. That's about it, really. I'm not that excited about much else. You're out here for work. Sweet. In the Bay. What kind of work do you do, Juice Man? I've never asked you. It's kind of rude of me, to be fair. You've been here for a while. So sorry about that. We've got a nice 2.5 hours ahead of us, boys. English people are brutal roasters. They will hurt your feelings. It fucking hurts to get insulted by a British, but you can imagine what it's. This is why we have so much knife crime here, because feelings get hurt. I think we've got the best like insults and the best slang. We've got the shittest food, the ugliest females, but we know how to talk shit. So we kind of lost that one, but butternut squash soup is good as well. I don't think there's similarities. I mean, they're not that different. You're a certified pimp. I pimp hoes. That's fucking world class, mate. That was what I wanted to be when I was a kid. No joking. I wanted to be a pimp. And Lane, what do you mean by best regards? What do you mean by that, bro? Juice man, apparently Lane is not a bro. Apparently it's a fee. I almost said it's a female. Brazilian slang is pretty fierce too. There's some languages that when they insult each other, it just goes deep. It's like in China, man. When they cuss each other out, like I don't understand what I've got into fights with Chinese people that obviously can't speak English because the way that they talk to you, you're just like that fucker needs to get knocked the fuck out. But it turns out a lot of the time they're just actually saying nice things. They just speak rather aggressively. So there's that. So I'll probably beat somebody up once who was being like really, really nice to me. Like, hey, I like your top, bro. Bang. I don't know why I started speaking like a Mexican there. That's minor brain aneurysm I had there. He was probably complimenting my sweater or something, and then I just started slapping him and he was very confused. Do you have any good examples of Brazilian slang? So I can add it to my arsenal. I'm always looking to add good insults to my repertoire. But yeah, Paradox, I think you might be out of fiver tonight, sir. I think that dude's gonna get fucking smashed. When is this due to start? Fucking hell, please start quickly. A pimp? You mean you wanted to be a big giant purple hat and a purple suit? That's exactly how I envisaged it. And of course a cane as well. Oakland's not doing well, is what I'm saying. No police. You're a no charmer. I'd never heard the word charmer before, Alex Pereira. I'd never heard that shit. I still don't even know what it means. I feel like charmer is one of those things you can say in like any situation. It just replaces like a verb, noun, or adjective. What's going on in Oakland? Oakland's had a rough time of it over the last few years. Invisaginad dat. Did you just get me to say the N word in Brazilian? Is No Chill doing a watch along then? Chama means like fire, I think. That makes no. Oh yeah, I guess it. I assumed it's like a, like yeah, kind of that kind of thing. It's like a war cry. Forgive my ignorance. Man, these pre-fight vignettes are very heavily Mexican, aren't they? Every time. Lane, my pistol is my police, bro. This ain't my first rodeo in Oakland. I know where I'm at, never lacking. Oh, you typed what? Oh, is that how I sound? Oh, like let's go. Yeah, let's go. That makes sense. I wouldn't do that, Frankie. You asked for BR slang. I would love to have some. I would love to be able to insult people. I think when you go to a new country, the first thing you need to learn is how to tell people to get fucked. You need to learn get fucked in like every language. I think that's the most useful toolkit to have. I finally gotten started on my latest MMA video, the one with the collab with all the creators. I'm still hoping a few people will send their videos to me, Paradox, before I finish it. I'm still missing a few people, but I'm kind of getting tired of waiting. So I might just get it done and release it. Has anyone got any solid picks for tonight? I'm kind of feeling bored already. Maybe I should put a parlay on and just be done with it. Chama is the Brazilian. Forget about it. See, that's what I'm saying. We've had like 4 different explanations of what Chama means in the last 5 minutes. I'm starting to think it doesn't mean anything at all. Who am I betting on for this card then? Fuck it. I thought a day was taking too long these days. I've taken like a week now. You mean for the video? Yeah, do you know what? My philosophy now, yeah, is I'd rather push out something that's good than something that's just, I'm trying to do quality over quantity. I want to set better standards around here. So that when I go back up my whole video library, 99% of it isn't utter shit like it is now. Ooh, Cam Teague is a plus 400. Yeah. I have Juice Man till he insulted me. I think see Juice Man's gonna change his tune when when he realizes you're a female. That tends to be the way things go around here. Haha Lane, he blocked me yesterday. Who raged out on you? I meant for sending you videos, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a while, man. It's like the thing is, I get a lot of people saying they want to be on the videos, and then they don't send them. And I don't really like reminding people because it just seems cringy to me. How you doing, Dougie's Corner? I ain't seen you in there for a while, you fucking treacherous cunt. Speaking of regulars I have on my videos, how you doing, my man? How's it good in Aussie land? You been bit by anything weird this morning? Raged on me too, so I left. Pretty unhinged. Who's raging on people? I feel like I've missed something. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? It's a very good question. I'm gonna say mint, chocolate mint chocolate, but that's not really true. It's the first thing that I thought of. Yeah, no, Dougie, it's more that like no, you're right. I feel like it's not complete yet. There's something there's like a missing ingredient. But I'd rather like pump it out when it's good than just pump it out. Because the response I got on the last one was so good. I want to have that feeling again. Because usually when I put videos out, people say nothing, and rightfully so. Or they talk about my forehead. It's just hurtful. Whereas I actually got some decent compliments for the last couple, so I need it for my ego. Women like mint chocolate chip. Think about why that might be. I don't know why that came to me first because it's not even my favorite ice cream. I haven't had mint chocolate chip in like since I was like 12. To be honest, the first flavor that came to mind was vanilla, and it ain't that, and it makes me sound really boring. I've got you and Dana White contenders. What a fucking incredible combination. I'm gonna be watching this out of the corner of my eye. Because every time I watch it, I lose control of the chat, and then people start bitching, and then it's just if things get a bit unruly in here. Cookie and cream is good. It's not one of my favorites, but it's all right. Salted caramel's probably up there as well. Fucking hell, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm not really much of a dessert person. Like I can do like if I have a dessert, it's got to be like a warm and cold dessert at the same time. Have you been into a Japanese restaurant and try? I love ramen. Of course, I've tried ramen. Ironically, I didn't know that ramen existed until I started watching that anime series Naruto, and then I was like, I gotta try this shit, and it was amazing. It's one of my favorite things to eat. I didn't say anything, Juice, and he found out I was a female, called me trans, fake simp, etc. Who the fuck are we talking about? Who called you a trans? It's a bit of a weird one. And who outed you as if I always out you as I was about to say who outed you as a female, and I'm like, I'm always doing that when you come in here. It's the last time I'm gonna say it, Lane. I'm not gonna bring attention to it anymore. But who did it? Who is responsible for such terrible behavior? Butter pecan or pistachio ice cream is where it's at. My son likes pistachio ice cream a lot. He likes the good stuff. He's a classy little cunt, that kid. Oh, clown show. I've only ever gone into one of clown show's live streams ever in my life. I talked about this before. It was like half an hour of him having like an argument with some guy. Like he was basically, when people in the chat start trolling, and then he basically said to the guy, "Oh, come to where I live," and then they were talking about like fighting each other. Ribberdoc. Oh, is this somebody else? Oh, you said clown. I thought I nearly faux pas there. Wait a second. Who is this? They're talking about this guy. Oh, the clown show. Yeah, so we are talking about the same person. Yeah. So I only went into one of his lives, and it was half an hour of him like telling some guy he was going to meet him up somewhere and fuck him up, and they were literally going back and forth for half an hour, and I was like, this is stupid, and I just left, and I haven't been back. But apparently, he's quite popular. Your son has great taste in ice cream. His tastes are too sophisticated, mate. I made a big mistake with the things that I fed this kid growing up. I made a terrible mistake because he just demands quality shit now. Frankie, flex your watch. It looks nice. You like that, yeah? There you go. Let's get a good look at it. I liked the B. I was a fan of the B. And I like the color as well. This watch barely comes off. There's Yanni, the orange Greek. Yeah, sorry. Somebody was saying that the Vallejos and Teague fight is interesting. The Teague might be a sneaky dog to bet on, because at plus 400, this Vallejos guy is like 12 years old. But he did go to a decision with what's his face, the guy that I can't stop glazing, the fighting nerd, Gene Silver is the one I'm thinking of. Who's that lady on your arm? Is this the first time you've noticed that? Who do you think it is? It's the mother of my children, obviously. After she pumped out the last kid, I was like, I've got to do something big here because I'm never going to hear the end of this. It looked like she had a rough time of it. I had maximum respect for her. How you doing, crossover? We haven't spoken in a hot minute. I owe you a video, sir. I'm not gonna mention the contents of it, but yeah. Yes, the mother of my child is on my arm. And she fucking hated it. She said she looked like a zombie. In fact, I came home, yeah. I got it on like a certain anniversary that we had. And I came home and I was like, oh, I presented it to her, and she was like, who's that bitch? 8 hours for that shit. I should get it lasered one day, the ungrateful cunt. What's the best pizza you ever had? This is gonna sound fucking bougie as fuck. I'm a truffle guy. How do you feel about women's MMA? The same way I feel as when I get a rash on my balls. It's a very similar feeling. I just want it to go away as soon as possible, and I wish there was an ointment I could apply to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about women's MMA. It's like an STD that you can't cure. Not that I would know what that's like. But yeah, best pizza. I'm a Obviously, I need it to be as thin crust only. I'm not a doughy cunt. Um, I need as much high quality high quality cheese as possible, and some high quality truffles on that bitch, and we're good to go. I'd 48, 46 Frankie if we fight in the cage. I love you. I love the threatening. I love the threatening comments. I love the threatening comments. I love the I would beat you up to a decision. We've spoken about this before. There's nothing more terrifying than getting threatened to be belaled. And I'd 49, 46 you, sir. Trump that shit. How do you feel about sending corn to minors? Um, well, the way that I imagine most functional members of society feel about that. Those people should be thrown into a blender and distributed into the ocean. Pretty much. That's how I feel about that. You got a tattoo in solidarity for the pain. Well, I thought it was that. It was kind of for that and to commemorate like a very big anniversary we had. Like it was a big one. I'm not going to say which year because you'd be genuinely shocked, but it was a big one. And she wasn't impressed, mate. She was not impressed. So that was and it's on a very prominent part of my arm as well. Not the smartest. It's not the smartest decision. To be fair, it's not the best. I've got a funny story about how that tattoo was made. So the guy that did it for me, basically, I didn't want him doing it, and I was way too polite to ask him not to do it. And I love the guy; he's a very good tattoo artist, but he's not very good at portraits. And when I found out it was just him, because we've been friends for a while, I was like, the thing is, I like Cage. I'm not sure what he's been doing for extracurricular activities, but until that has been confirmed to me, then I'm going to have to say no. I like Cage. He comes in here, he has pretty good opinions. He's never really trolled me in any way yet. I like Cage. I've got no issue with him. I mean, he's cool. I don't know anything about all that stuff. And the thing is that a lot of people make accusations about people on the internet. Unless I see stone cold evidence for it, I'm just like, fuck it, man. I just take it all with a pinch of salt. It's like with Ragu. I used to say that I found him a bit creepy looking and whatnot, but I never really went on him. And then when evidence was presented to me that he was a bully and a bit of a nonce, then that's when I started going in. It's the same with anyone else. You know me, man. I genuinely speak quite nicely about people. I try not to be a cunt to anyone. But when the evidence is, would you go bald for £5,000? No. Hell no. I'd do it for 12 million. Also, he sent me a picture of his shit today. He did it to me, Frankie. But I mean, did he know you're a minor? I mean, sending like corn to people in general is a bit strange, but like, did he know you were 17? And was he just trolling you? I mean, I don't know. I need to know the context. I don't think I'm really in a position to be judging anyone, but you know, my experiences with oh, Sniff, how you doing? Will the real Paradox please stand up? Is Paradox online, the cunt, as well? Has he stabbed me in the back as well, the prick? Sniffington the Third. Well, I'm instantly subscribing to this place. That's definitely another Paradox channel. All right, I'll give you 12 million. That sounds 12 million what? I would look terrible bald. I've got a fucking horrible head shape. It looks like a 1950s television from the back. Or so I assume. This woman is coming to the cage, gassed out of her mind. She's going to get chinned. Don't use up that much energy. Imagine we get the day in the life of Frankie. You know, that might be a thing I do one day. You know, do 24 hours following around. I was under the impression that JVD was gay, considering he sends bulge. So he was trying to help you out. He was trying to send you some. I'm assuming by the fact that you said that it was gay corn. Cage, everything will be righted soon. All this YouTube stuff, all this YouTube beef between well, not just my chat members, because they're not just mine, but chat members in general is just kind of gay. Gay's the wrong word. Just kind of it's kind of long now, man. I feel like it's getting out of hand these days. Everyone seems to be squabbling these days. And then I go in on Sniff's channel and I say something nice about something. Well, I say Sniff's channel. Give up lobster or shrimp? Ooh. I'd probably give up I'd give up shrimp. Probably. I never sent a bulge picture, you fucking scanned nonce. It's not going to be one of these ones, is it? Tuesday's always descending to this. It's just like fucking arguing. In Guru, the normie channel now, and all the hardcores filtered out to the smaller channels. Yeah, Guru's channel is the most toxic. I don't know how I know how he puts up with it, because obviously he gets paid. But like, those channels those chats are rough. I don't go in there anymore. First of all, they move at about a million miles an hour, so you can't really see what anyone's saying. And most of the time they're just shouting piggy and other obscenities at the guy, and I'm like, I don't know, it's rough, man. It's a high school, mate. Just ignore it and keep talking MMA. Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm kind of an immature little fuck myself, to be honest. So it's hard not to get drawn into it. Touchy Tuesdays. It's kind of spanning out into other places, though. It's just there's a vibe in the air these days. Yeah, it's just banter. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the banter, as long as it's not real vitriol. I don't really mind. The women are fighting, so we're starting with a shit break. This girl on the left looks like a crackhead version of Angela Hill, which is quite an achievement. I think Guru is getting sick of his own fans now. I don't even blame him, bruv. The thing that I find the weirdest, Jay, is I got a membership to Guru's channel like a month or two ago, just to check out what his members streams are like. And it's even worse in there, which is mind-boggling to me. Like, people pay money to him to go into his members chats and talk even more shit, so that there's more likelihood that he'll read them. It's wild to me. Bro Sigma, it's insane that America hasn't moved past perpetuating black on black violence. This is crazy. That's one way to enter the chat. Good to have you here, bro. I mean, we can get into that if you really want to. I mean, I don't really care about it, but we can get into it. Guru trying to convince people O'Malley got robbed is pathetic. I mean, I had it 4-1. Again, I was gonna check that video out and see what he had to say, and then I saw it was an hour long, and I was just like, fuck it. This girl on the left, do we think I could take her? Hell yeah, Crystal. She gassed out during the ring walk, and she looks sweaty as fuck, and not in a good way. And she's taking her down again. Okay. Let's just forget about this shit break fight. Guru changed once Lucas dipped. He's jealous and he got mugged by the muzzer. Who did he get mugged by? Bedtime MMA, is it? Why couldn't they put a white girl in there? Bro Sigma kind of understands, I think. That's how you fix any situation. You just get a white slag and just throw her in there. When two people start fighting, someone should just get their tits out. I mean, it's not that hard. Legalize weed everywhere and just have slags just roaming around getting their tits out. Problem solved. They should put me in charge of just like everything. I could solve the world's problems in about 5 minutes. Bismarck doesn't know how to score fights. I mean, JVD, do you think Sean O'Malley won that fight? Do you? Because I'm not watching it again. I'll tell you that now. So I'm going by my first impression. And my first impression was that Marab won that fight in a very boring fashion. And that Sean O'Malley generally didn't do much. I don't care if he slapped him slightly more times. It felt like he got dominated for the majority of the 25 minutes. So I'm not watching that bullshit again. So I'm going by my first viewing, and I don't care. If this was like a, here's the thing, yeah, with like Whitaker and Sean Strickland, you can have a difference of opinion on that and watch it again and try to convince yourself otherwise. You can't watch that Sean O'Malley thingy shit again. I had it 4-1 Marab as well, maybe 3-2. I certainly didn't have O'Malley winning. And I like O'Malley. I like Marab. I don't want him to be champion, but if I could come up with any reason, actually, I don't really care about it that much. Bro, JVD, we watched that fight live, and you thought Marab won. Hey, bro, what state in America are you from? I'm not familiar with your accent. I'm from England, bro. That's why I sound like a faggot. I grew up in London, so I'm not from the States. I'm from soy country. Sorry that I'm not talking about this fight, but it's women. So it's very, very nasty of them to put the shit break fight at the very beginning. Very fucking inconsiderate. Plop it right in the middle. You could make, I mean, you can't really make a case for, I mean, you can say that Marab got his nose busted a little bit in the first round, but he dominated most of the round. Or it appeared to be on, I don't even remember the fight. It's, who cares? It's over. The thing is, whether he thinks he won or not, he should have just shut the fuck up and just come back and win a fight. If he should have knocked his ass out. He's a little midget who's been chinned before. You should have knocked his ass out. It's your own fucking fault you even let it go to the judges, you rainbow hair colored clown. You cuck. I think he's trolling, personally. I think the whole thing is a joke. And I think people are just taking it too seriously. You're an absolute gem. Sorry, Robert. Sorry, Rob's neighbor. Sorry, sorry, bro. I've just been. It was just a terrible rant. Shout out to my man Kerry, Rob's neighbor. Subscribe to him immediately. He's a fucking legend. You're from Ireland, you little rat goblin. And you're not. All right, fine. You're from Ireland too, bro. There's no way you have red ginger hair like that and you're not from Ireland. So stop fucking denying it, yeah? Get the DNA test done and stop denying it. Western Mass Climber, he said some weird shit and I took his mod away. Who said some weird shit? O'Malley won, but you should be cut for shit performance. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I said in the middle of my rant. Western Mass Climber, oh sorry, I just read that one already. O'Malley knows he lost. That's why he was looking down before the decision and immediately applauded when it was announced. Precisely. You can't go back and look at the fight afterwards and say, oh, well, actually, I think I what? You know it at the moment whether you... Yeah, these two bitches are kind of scrapping, to be fair. And she's dunked her down again. And we're back. These girls are jacked, but throw punches like they're in the water. Very true, bro, Sigma. Very true. They couldn't pop a grape. I love that expression. Rigo said weird shit. What's new? What is new? Rigo looks how he sounds, and he looks like how he behaves in people's chats. You know, you look at him and you're like, I bet he does this in people's chats. I bet he... It's like the whole, like, you know, I bet he owns an ice cream van. It's that whole fucking thing. And you just look at the guy and you go, yeah, there's an ice cream van parked outside that he owns. There's no ice cream in there. Just goes around the neighborhood. You just look at him and the whole story just unfolds. In my opinion. And you know me, I don't talk shit about anyone. I talk shit about fighters occasionally because I know that I can hide behind my keyboard and they're not going to turn up at my house. Maybe. But I generally like everyone. But I knew it when I saw that guy. I knew something was wrong. So quick update. These two are kind of trying to hurt each other. I guess there's intent there, but I'm gonna say this now and someone's gonna get fucking flatlined. And there's no bundas. So Pedos always drive Miatas. Do they? Let me see what a Miata looks like, because I know Miata. You reckon? Yeah, it does look like a little bit of a Nazi car, to be honest. You'd have to be the dumbest kid on earth to get into that piece of shit, though. I'd rather Lethwy scoring in MMA. What does that mean? What if the ice cream van has a sign on it saying no adults? I don't know. I don't know how that would change the situation, to be honest, Sniff. But you certainly brought up a very interesting dilemma there. Frankie, genuine question, lad. Since UFC will greenlight needs to download how do you think about bitches pulling hair? They might as well, mate. They might as well. I think in women's MMA they should just make it anything goes. Anything goes. Anything to just boost this absolute bullshit that we've been forced to watch for the last 15 years. They say Ronda Rousey's they champion Ronda Rousey for being a pioneer. I blame her for the entire thing. It's the opposite feeling for me. I blame her for everything. A Miata is a gay man's car. It certainly looks that way. I've never really been a big convertible guy. It's a cheap, childish convertible that only impresses children. Yeah, because it's kind of it looks like a children's toy, like literally. If a Lethwy fight goes the distance, it's a draw. What is this Lethwy term you keep saying? I feel my ignorance is strong again today. Oh, Sally's ice cream van says I swallow cum after the Marab fight. Yeah, he is taking things. I think he's trolling, but he is taking things pretty badly. Oh, these two are actually trying to hurt each other. Fair play to them. I mean, they're both shit. And again, no bundas. I think we need a bunda check before we allow women to compete in the. Give women brass knucks, maybe. I reckon they should just have there should be weapons just around the cage. They should just go full WWE with this shit. And the first tactic you've got to work out is what weapon you're gonna grab. Was anyone around for the Ronda downfall? It was insane watching Holly shock the world and Nunes take. It was very satisfying. I've never liked Ronda Rousey. She has looked cute in moments, which, means something. But yeah, it was quite the time. It's quite the time. She was like the way that she broke down was embarrassing. It was fucking embarrassing. And apparently she's really hard to work with. So fuck her. Are you subscribed to Thumb's YouTube page, bud? Who's Thumb, Sniff? Who is Thumb? Do I know who Thumb is? Oil them up and pop the top. Simple as. You see, Mountain Man gets it. If MMA had popped off 30 years ago, you think we wouldn't have had you know what I'm saying? Lingerie fights, that kind of shit. We really missed out, boys. We really fucking missed out. But yeah, I was around for that. Bro Signa, you've probably been in here for a little while, maybe operating under a different name. I was around during the fucking Columbus's arrival in America, mate. I'm an old bastard. Holly chose fighting over family and sad future incoming. Holly chose. Yeah, that's a very good point. Thumb is Western mass climber's crush. Now I'm intrigued. Who is Thumb? Can we get a link up in the bitch? I'm subscribed to like 700 people now. It's fucking crazy. Things are getting way out. I need to do like a YouTube subscribing call where I need to get rid of some bitches because I've just got too many things popping up on my feed now. Oh! Yeah, I was around for that. Holly got divorced because her husband wanted kids. Is that a true story? Yeah, she is barren by now. She's old, yeah, and she's She's been battered for 15 years. There's no way she's popping out any kids now. Gaynor White looks like a thumb. He does look like a thumb. He's, to be fair to him, he has trimmed down a little bit. He has trimmed up, but he still looks like he looks like a giant thumb. I mean, that's a really, really accurate assessment. I haven't seen him today. He didn't. It would be really funny if he didn't come out for this women's fight. As shit as this fight is, they're both probably UFC quality, which says a lot. Sniff, I think you're smarter than that. Holly, in fact, was once fertile. Has that been confirmed? She's not the best. I mean, who's sticking their dick in that? I'm close to 100 subs. When I hit it, I'll drop my boring unanimous decision amateur fight. Bro, subscribe to Bismarck MMA. Sorry I didn't give you a shout out earlier, sir. Shout out to Bismarck MMA. Yeah, I really do enjoy your live. Sometimes I kind of sit in there and just Frankie, why you that's fucking unnecessary, mate. That is fucking unnecessary. I thought we were boys, you cunt. You realize that's never gonna go away now. The Ellen Page thing I could take, but comparing me to Raquel Pennington is fucking unbelievable because it's so accurate. I'm seeing it myself now as well. I might need to cut my hair. I like how you've I'm gonna 46, 45 you. What? So we both 10-8 each other, yeah, at some point. What are Kayla's Harrison's chances at a successful pregnancy? Getting somebody else pregnant, yeah, for sure. She's got a bigger dick than anyone in here. So let's not go hard on her too much. Oi, bruv, over there in the UK, is there Gyat and Riz, or is that just a US thing? Hell yeah, there is. I mean, we don't say Riz unless we're 12. 12-year-olds say Riz. I can't remember what we use over here for Riz. There was a term we used to use that was really funny, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So you're basically gonna beat me up and then like just eye poke me and keep getting point stocks until the last round. Is that your plan? Just like 9-9 all the way into the last round. You scum. Sniff, you've really hurt my feelings. You've hurt me. You've cut me deeply. And I've been glazing you from the second you walked in here. I can really fucking see it as well. I can't even look at myself in the fucking camera now. Bro, imagine Harrison's barren, roid-ridden womb. She ain't got a womb, bro. She's got a massive dick. She's got a huge schlong, sir. We all know it. We all know it. She is... And the worst thing is this, she's not like the least attractive woman in the UFC. I mean, I wouldn't put myself anywhere near her. I wouldn't put any sticks anywhere near her, as the kids say these days. Kayla Harrison would get face hugged, and sometime the face hugger would get impregnated. I mean, yeah, I guess things sometimes go that way. I spelled innocent meaning blameless, bro. You're not. Yeah, yeah. Kayla Harrison either has a dick or she's got like a dick-sized clit, one or the other. JVD is gonna get an O'Sally face tattoo on his chest before the fight to prove he's an O'Sally fangirl. It's not, Sniff. It's not though, man. She's a train wreck, mate. I mean, she's not the worst. Raquel Pennington would fall into like slump buster territory or just beneath. And don't lie to me. None of you fuckers lie to me and say that if you were in the lowest of the low and Raquel Pennington came trundling past, you wouldn't stick a dick in it. There are women in the UFC where you're like, even if I hadn't had pussy for 25 years, you wouldn't go near it. I can think of some names. At least she doesn't fall into that category. Imagine if Brock and Harrison had a child. They would take over the fucking universe. It would look like Thanos. It would literally look like Thanos. But white and blonde. which like I'm imagining like a very just a mutant that's like albino, blonde looking, and just jacked coming. Imagine that busting its way out of the pussy to get out. Be crazy. Can we get a split photo of you and Raquel next video? No. Fuck you. And okay. I'll stick her next to me on the thumbnail for the next one. Actually, do you know what? I'll stick Raquel Pennington in the thumbnail and see if anyone notices. And they fucking won't, will they? So the underdog gets the win. The crackhead version of Angela Hill, which again is a very, very hard thing to do, has somehow won the fight. I didn't watch any of that, to be honest. I was kind of just... JVD has a collection of O'Sally's pubes. He's painting them rainbow style. Juice man, that's quite the imagination you have there, sir. Brock's daughter is a fucking beast. There's no DNA test required for that. Am I right? As soon as she hulked her way out of, and the thing is that Brock is married to Sable, innit? If I'm not mistaken. And Sable back in the day was fine as fuck. But his genes just went in there and just they ate Sable's genes. If you haven't seen Brock's daughter, fucking hell, it's undeniable. That sperm didn't enter the egg; it just ate it and just transformed. It fused with the egg, just swallowed it. They will just say, "Wow, Frankie let his hair down." This is why people go for you, Sniff, because you're fucking hurtful, bro. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna put Raquel in the next. Do you know what? I'm not gonna say the next one. I'm gonna slip it in there and see if anyone notices. I know that they won't. It's Teague time, motherfuckers. A whole $5 though. To be fair, sticking $5 on that guy is kind of not stupid. I think it gets you like what, 25, 20? Just for a single bet. There's a chance he might win. He's fucking tough. Just Photoshop a pic of your arm around Tisha. I could do that. Not sure I can be fucked. I don't put a lot of time into my thumbnails, as you can tell. Bro, these girls just scrap like Holloway Ayer, but don't have a single scratch. They could have carried on for the next week. I mean, she's got a little bump on the side of her head. Or did she have that going in? She looks like she's got a tumor on her temple. G-Man 562 has sub-Saharan African IQ. That's not necessary. But it could be true, so fair play. Fair fucking play. JVD is projecting. Projecting what? JVD loves me, man. They will now... oh, yeah, so I read that one already. Sorry, guys. I just realized that I've not got the chat on here. I should put this up. Sorry, guys. Stacy Keebler had the ass. Bit too tall for me, but she had the ass. Seriously, if you haven't seen Brock's daughter, she's just Brock in a wig. 100%. Oh, 55 gets you 50. It's not a bad shout. He might get it done. That Argentinian kid is... I mean, he went to a split decision with Gene Silva on last year's Contender series, and he beat the fuck out of him in the first round. But he is young, and he has no gas tank, so... Did you do KO in general or KO in the first? Yeah, Stacey. I was a Trish Stratus guy though myself. She was my first ever like celebrity crush. I got my first boner over Trish Stratus. I was well confused. That was my first rock on Trish Stratus, baby. She was hot as fuck. She's still hot now. I'm not really into blondes, but she looks worse as a brunette though. But still, she'd still get it. Obviously, she'd still get it. Let's not be silly. But yeah, I was a Trish guy. People are gonna come in here thinking I still watch WWE now. I haven't watched it since I was... what did I say the last time? Let me make sure that my stories add up. I think I was 17 or 18 or something. I think it was 17. And even that's too long. If you're still watching WWE right now, there's something wrong with you. Unless you are 12. Not gonna lie, I first got bricked by Chris Cyborg. How does your husband feel about that now? I'm just kidding. But she is a fucking dude as well. She's not even a slump buster. She would absolutely do your asshole out if you were ever in that situation. Shit, what is up with this guy's hair? I know why, JVD, I'm assuming you're on this guy's team, right? Just gonna assume. I need to see this interview that he did with Nocho. I didn't even know he interviewed this guy. It must have been early on. I must have missed that one. Getting bricked by Chris Cyborg is not something you want to admit in public. But you can say it on the internet, though. It's fine. Nobody's going to judge you, apart from everyone. Frankie, for a small channel, you are all over Google, bud. Am I? Oh, you're going to give me a fucking Raquel Pennington photo again, aren't you, you piece of shit? I'm going to take the bait. Fuck it. Chris Cyborg is a handsome guy. That's unnecessary, Sniff. This is never going to end now, is it? I should have just brushed it off and pretended that I didn't care. That would have been better. Now that you know it's touched me, I'm never going to hear the end of it. And the thing is, yeah, Sniff, you do look like that Burnfall guy, the guy from The Walking Dead. But unfortunately, that's more of a compliment. Yeah, this guy Ginger as fuck. Ginger's a Chaz. This guy's got to win. Let's do it, baby. Who is G-Man562? Who the fuck is G-Man? I almost did the Conor McGregor. I hate doing Conor McGregor impressions. They're so played out. Let's go, Cam. Yeah, we do need more ginger fucks in the UFC. And he's rocking the ginger beard as well, so you know that he's proud. Most gingers just like shave their faces because they don't want to overdo it with the I don't know who that is either. JVD took you long to come up with that. That's lame, bro. What did JVD say? I must have missed it. Even if you're 12, there's something wrong with you. Nah, man. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Wrestling was fucking sick back in the day. It was actually good. Now it's retarded. I mean, I assume. I don't watch it anymore. And whose channel are you calling Small Sniff, you fucking snake? You know you love me. I honestly don't see the Raquel comparisons. I do. That's why I'm so touched. Oh, Jew man. Oh, it's Juice Man. Why did I not notice that? I gotcha. You got me to say Jew on camera again. It's so lucky that I'm not monetized and I have you fucks around. This is why I can never monetize, because I've already made the wrong friends around here. I've got the wrong crew. As soon as I'm monetized, I'm going to last about 24 hours. And I'll be gone. We're all here for the banter. How you doing, MMA Guru? What's good, my man? You notice I'm not freaking out when you turn up in here now. I've risen up in the world. Please stream WWE live reaction. I ain't watching that retarded shit. It's bad enough that I admitted that I watched it up until I was 17, but at least it was fucking good back then. Touched as in Richard. Yeah, Richard F is definitely a very he's an interesting character, I'll put it that way. Yo, when I was immature, I thought Raquel Pennington was a 10. Her and Amanda Nunes got me going. Now I know you're fucking joking. I reckon those two could fuck each other and then both get pregnant. Wesley, did you just kick somebody out? I thought the Guru was on live now anyway. It's not the most disgusting thing I've heard, Juice Man. I'll be honest. Them two going at it is not the most. Yeah, it's not the worst. I just got kicked out. Motherfucker. Hang on a second. Why did I get kicked out of UFC Fight Pass? That's out of order. They're asking for my email. All right. Fine. That was out of order. Someone munted me out. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, Chuck. So if somebody went to the effort of putting like a guru fucking profile picture on, that's kind of pathetic. What if one day Elon Musk real YouTube channel popped in and Western bans him? Imagine. I By the way, how do you guys feel about Elon Musk? Because my college friends got into a big argument about that guy today, and it occurred to me that a lot of people hate him, which I find quite interesting. How do you guys feel about Elon Musk? Just while we're on the subject. Who is JVD's sugar daddy? I'm clearly not keeping up with the chats that were. This I really want this T guy to win. He looks a little bit zesty, and I'm all for it. He's like, yeah, let's go, baby. Walking around with his perm. Elon Musk W. I like Elon Musk. I hate Elon Musk. Fucking hell. See what I mean? This is exactly what happened in the chat earlier. To be fair, it was like 70-30 in favor of people saying that he's arrogant and kind of like he craves attention and all this kind of shit. I was like, I never really noticed that about him. He seems like a upstanding dude. I mean, the argument was he's not a genius, and I'm like, well, he's not a genius, no, but he's clearly highly intelligent. He's clearly a highly intelligent person. Frankie, Elon Musk is a Jewish con man. I swear he's South African, bro. Sniff, I feel like everyone is. You're scaring me, man, because you're basically. What I do agree with you, Sniff, here is I do think the money all goes back in that direction, but everyone can't be Jews, though, bro. Can't have everyone being Jews. Outer space isn't real. I'm going to get you on one day, and we're going to have a very deep conversation about this. I need to get to the end of Fourth Dimension, though, because I have a feeling that has a lot to do with it. Because, bro, that Fourth Dimension stuff is freaking me out. It's like understanding that your perception of the whole thing. Once you understand that your perception of it is skewered, it fucks up your whole like viewpoint of everything. So I can understand why you have this perspective. Elon is literally the bringer of the Antichrist, trying to replace our soul with an AI god powered by Lucifer. I mean, AI. We know that the Earth is going to end Terminator style, and I'm all for it personally. I mean, we are, bro, Dougie. I've already told you my theory about why we're here. Yeah, I've told you guys here. We are a television show that aliens watch, and we need to keep being entertaining so that they don't cancel us. So we need to keep being racist and fucking each other up and doing stupid shit so that we continue to be entertaining to watch. This is like Earth season 100,000 or whatever it is. And we need to keep being shitty to each other so we don't get cancelled. Oh, Teague is going in. He's already taken a couple of shots that only a ginger can. Paradox might be about to get paid. Give Teague Ilya Tapuria now. Hell yeah, this ginger Chad is going places. Even if he gets knocked out, I'm already impressed. Elon himself literally said he's as close to being a Jew as you can be. Oh, he took that right like it was nothing. Smiled at him. Gingers are built different. Gingers are built differently. I would not fight somebody with a perm like that. No fucking chance. Check the Discord, Frankie. Trust. Botched. Hang on a second. Including light. Everything comes from sound vibrations, including light. Interesting. But where's the sound coming from? Don't spoil too much for me though as well, yeah, because I need to get to the end of this fourth dimension. I'm slowly clawing my way through it, very slowly, because it is fucking complicated. Teague is a chat. Thing is, Vallejos is going to get tired beating the fuck out of him. He did the same thing as Oh, Teague is getting fucking lit up though. He is a Chad though. Oh, he's getting battered now. He's breaking him down. Yeah, Teague is finished. Teague is finished. Oh, he's getting battered. He's done. He's cooked. He's cooked. Yep, done. Yeah, that guy's getting the UFC contract. Sound incoming from the black sun that's in the Antarctica. I need to look up this black sun stuff because I only heard about it the first time you mentioned it. I've never heard of that concept before. Check the Discord. Hang on a second. This better not be gay corn, bro. I don't want to see anyone see me get a stiffy on fucking camera. Where is it? Who's that? What am I looking at? Oh, is that the? Oh, right. I see. Is that the J coming out of the sewer? That's a good one, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna look up this Black Sun stuff. Yeah, that was a beating. He's off to the hospital now, 100%. He must be. Oh no, there he is. He's like, what happened? What happened? I'm Ginger. That was a fucking ass whipping. But fair play to him, man. He took his beating like a fucking man. But you can't get tumped up like that and Elon has a gay robot husband. Huh? Yeah, fair play to the redhead. I mean, JVD getting Doctor. Yeah, JVD's got to be a savage after we've just. But JVD, you got to fight back. Just a tip. Walking, punching bad. Okay, fuck gingers from now. Did you bet on a ginger as well? All right, I'm kind of back. Son and Rad. I'm not sure what that means, brother. Haha, G-Man is 5'7". Stop, bro. I'm 5'7". I've embraced it now. Stop picking on the short kings, yeah. If he had the JVD mohawk, he would have put. That was the problem. You can't combine a perm and ginger. That's all we've learned. Gingers are still chads, but you can't have the perm as well. Oh, he got fucking whopped. I mean, he's not good, is he? To be fair, he came out like barnstorming for him, and I respect him for that. But he just got his ass whipped. The black sun is powered by the black cube at the top of Saturn. Satan, look into it. I mean, you make a good case. He does look like a child psychologist. I mean, he's another guy who looks like he'd be comfortable in an ice cream van. I'm just saying. Stick one of those paper hats on him, and I think he fit right in. That was almost a standing TKO. He's gonna regret that in the morning. Early stoppage. I mean, if you want the guy dead, then I guess it was. Oh, body shot. His body literally like caved in. Oh, he spat on him as well. That's how badly he got. Oh, he got fucked up. Yeah. You would think that ginger muff would provide some protection, but nah. He got fucking annihilated. Yeah, JVD, you're a bully, bro. Stop picking on the short kings. Imagine Leon did coke and steroids. Imagine. Saturn has a hexagon at its north pole, very dewy. Why is that dewy? I need to look into all this black sun stuff though. Is there Sniff, if you're still here, yeah, is there a piece of literature that you can direct me towards that would help to clear this whole situation up? Or perhaps you, Dougie. Because I don't want to be a simp and watch like a YouTube video on it. I want to, explore it properly. But this black sun, I've never heard of this in my life. I was listening to Sniff go off the other day and I was like, what's this black sun? I got a wife and I don't believe in cheating, but I'd impregnate Laura Stanko, no question. She's all right. Again, it's another thing. It's the cheerleader effect. Because she's around so many butters bitches, yeah, she looks amazing. But really, she's like, meh. I mean, of course we'd smash. I mean, of course. And she's like 40 years old and she still looks good. I reckon she's dirt as well. Look at the way he's looking at her. Yeah. Yeah, she's all right. Six-sided shape, six-sided star, 6 equals hex equals curse, 6-day war, 6 million, 6 foot social distance, on and on. But you can kind of do that with anything, though. with a lot of stuff. You can make connections. Is that John Larenzitis? Looks like him. Do you like MILFs? I fucking love MILFs. Fucking love MILFs. Of course I love MILFs. What a stupid question, Cold Art. You've asked me my favorite ice cream, my favorite soup. This is the dumbest question you've ever asked. Of course I like MILFs. How can you not like MILFs? Laura Sanko is cool. She would let you hit, and then you can really hit her. Yeah, the numbers thing is like, I don't know. The thing is, does it all really matter? Does it all really matter? Mountain Man knows his shit. I feel like somebody needs to direct me. I feel like somebody needs to direct me to some literature on this matter because I need to learn more about this Black Sun stuff. It's very intriguing to me. I definitely believe in like dimensional perceptions. Hang on. That's unnecessary, bruv. And why would you send a picture of me without my hair pulled back? You sent me a picture. You sent a picture of short hair. You failed to make your hair. It really is, isn't it? It's really bad. Especially with the hair poking out at the bottom. This is what I'm saying. This is how my friends treat me, you know. They send me pictures of me next to fucking Raquel Pennington. It's unnecessary. Numbers matter, patterns matter. The patterns thing is very intriguing as well. I'm open-minded to all this shit. I'll be real. Here's the thing for me, fellas. Yeah, the very fact that we exist is fascinating to me by itself. The fact that we exist at all is already crazy to me. So I'm open to anything. I sound like a fucking retard right now, but you get what I'm saying. Yes, it matters. Where do you want your internal soul to go after you're done in this physical testing playground? Do we still get to tap? I mean, that's all that really matters, isn't it? Play Black Rain by Soundgarden. No. It's 2:00 in the morning. I don't want to get copyright struck. And my child is sleeping. It's bad enough that I'm shouting at the top of my voice. Did you like it? No. No, I didn't. I'm upset now. But Dougie's Corner, if you can direct me towards some literature or some kind of video that would help illuminate the subject, I'm very intrigued by this. I need to learn more about this Black Sun stuff so I can have Sniff on and then cook his ass. Or agree with him. Whatever the case may be. You need math to make a strong... And that's the thing that scares me here, because my brain mathematically is very poor. I can barely do my times tables. I'm like a literary savant, but like I can barely multiply. I really have to think about it. Deep fried Oreos are better than math. Why is everyone gunning me today? What the fuck have I done to you lot? Oh, don't even get me started on horoscopes, bro. The mother of my son goes on about that shit all the time. Everything is justified by the fact that we have some predetermined personality traits that we can't get out of because we were born on a certain day at a certain time. It's fucking ridiculous. I remember having a conversation about this with a fellow professor, and I said to him, "Yeah, man, horoscopes are retarded," and he proper flipped on me. He was like, "No, that stuff's real." Like, he got serious. Fucking mongoloid. Read My Struggle, Austrian painter. Does that have to do with Black Sun? Right now, I'm very focused on this Black Sun stuff. If somebody doesn't suggest it to me, I'm going to go and look for it myself. And you are an Irish homosexual. I'm assuming you're talking about JVD. They even added another horoscope sign. Brilliant. Brilliant, because that fucking legitimizes the whole thing, doesn't it? I swear to God, the mother of my son never shuts the fuck up about that shit. She's like, "Oh, you're doing that because you're a Scorpio." I'm like, "Nah, it's because you're pissing me off. It's because you're annoying me. It's because you're annoying." Funny how you're still harping on a 17-year-old sexuality. I mean, JVD, to be fair, you are only 17, so you might not know yet. You seem like a strong heterosexual male to me. Scorpio, Libra, Gemini all mean nothing, lad. I fucking agree with you, bro Sigma. Welcome on board. I'm glad to have somebody who thinks it's as fucking stupid as I do. Why is there a 4-0 guy fighting on the Contender series? Okay. Women are controlled by the moon, men by the sun. What gives credence to that theory of yours, sir? You guys, yeah. I see what we'll do. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go on again, and then you guys can turn up. We will do a little panel about this because everyone's doing panels these days, and you can come up with all the outlandish shit that you want to, and we can discuss it. Because there's some stuff like this is why I get so much enjoyment out of Sniff, because he genuinely comes out of stuff that intrigues me. I'm a very straight laced individual. I haven't looked into too much. What's your moon sign? What time? Bro, I'm not joking, Macho. I'm not kidding. Yeah, my son. We deliberately engineered it so that we would have a, what do you call it, a Virgo. A Virgo. She wanted a Virgo for specific reasons. I mean, I was smashing like crazy that month, so I went along with it. But you know what I mean? Retarded. It's retarded, mate. Because I hate it, because it basically gives people an excuse to act like a fucking mongoloid. So, oh, it's not my fault. It's my star sign. But yeah, the moon sign stuff is gay. And then it's like there's a moon sign, there's a water sign, there's a fucking star sign, and then you can justify whatever bullshit you want at the time based on it. It's all bullshit. Fuck horoscopes. I believe there's way more shit going on than that. The moon is cyclical, the sun is steady. No, but is that factual though? How do we know the sun isn't spinning around something even huger? Bro, we are way too ignorant to be talking about this shit. I don't mean people in this chat. I mean humans in general. We live in a video game. We are a TV show. And if we start being nice to each other, the aliens are going to cancel us. I don't let no zodiac sign shape my future. It's ridiculous. Does anyone know who holds more power in the UFC? Dana, Mick, Maynard, or I think none of them, mate. The Jays created Christianity and Islam to control non-Jays. Well, Judaism did come first, so there's credence to that theory. And they are all very, very similar. Religion in general is fucking bullshit. I think spirituality and being good to people and having a moral compass is very important, but organized religion is bullshit. With that mindset like this, Frankie, you're definitely coming back to play again. So yes, you'll be able to smash. Perfect. So basically you're saying if I keep fucking up, they keep letting me come back in here. And I can just get back to smashing like the indiscriminate Irish rabbit that I am, the rogue that I am. So basically the objective of here is to keep failing and you can keep smashing. So you only get to ascend when you've passed all their tests. I'd need to be very clear on what's going on up there before I commit to any kind of finishing the level. Jesus was controlled op. Religion is bullshit is the mating call of the... Like I said, Mountain Man, I believe in spirituality. I really do. I just think religion is bullshit. I do. Cage, you are barely a mid-level NPC. Oh, now you two are going to start fucking with each other now. It's been much better. I've basically been ignoring the fights and I've been focusing on you guys, and I've had a much better Tuesday. I'm going to do this from now on. I'm just going to have the fights on in the background and wait for something to happen rather than watching. Are Brits godless due to the indoctrination, demoralization, or hubris? I think it's hubris more than anything else. Because I'm telling you what, yeah, when I was a kid, Mountain Man, yeah, I used to go to church here. If you didn't get to church here 20 minutes before it started, you weren't getting a seat. You can get a front row center seat if you go there now. 20 minutes. They kicked me out again. What the fuck is going on? Why do they keep doing this? I keep getting I'm signed into Fight Pass and they keep munting me out. Very upsetting. Jesus was too good at carpentry and was cutting into the Romans' profits. That's your theory, yeah. They basically wiped him out, yeah, because he was taking all the profits. It's an interesting theory. Yeah, but if you keep failing purposefully, you'll have a way worse character sheet next time, and so on. So what the fuck? So what did I do to get this character now? And how can I maintain this character? Because I'm pretty happy with this model. I've got to say. I don't mean to suck my own dick, but like I do pretty well with the females. I'm doing all right financially. Finally, I'm 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 dumb enough to like not get bogged down by things, but smart enough to like not kill myself. I'm pretty satisfied. How do I maintain this level, Dougie? What do I need to do? And can you give me a step-by-step guide to ensuring that I pull this off? I can't be bothered to watch Dana White's Contagious series tonight. I'm out smoking, listening to crickets. That sounds much better. To be fair, you haven't really missed much. There's two fatties fucking scissoring each other right now, which is why I haven't said anything about MMA this entire time. Fight Night Pennington, new mythical streamer. Sniff, you are 2,000 insults away from losing me as a buddy, mate. You're down to your last 2,000, you cunt. It was a bait video of MMA Joey. What's the bait video? I'm just letting you guys have a squabble amongst yourselves. Sorry that I'm not reading out all your insults. It's just it's too many. This fight sucks. Yes, it does. But mercifully, it's almost over. Would you rather watch a Brendan Sharp comedy? I've never watched one all the way through. I've never watched one really. I've only watched like the insult videos on them on YouTube, and they're funny. So in a way, we owe a lot to Brendan Sharp because we get to laugh at him. So like whether he means to be funny or not, he's achieving the same result. So fair play to him. I used to like Brendan Sharp until people started pointing things out, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's kind of retarded, isn't he? I've got this fucking picture of me and Pena face JVD, man. I just left it open right there. Gringo Pappy was better than Burn the Boats. I mean, you could argue that because didn't Burn the Boats like steal some of the Schaub jokes? Brendan Schaub is the top 25 heavyweight of all time. He might be top 100, which if you think about it is really bad. He did beat Crocop. Experiment. Hand me back the manager wrench. Let's see if it's fixed. I will do it, yeah, but can you not kick anyone out? I'm kind of having fun right now. Don't indiscriminately kick anyone out. That's me going into YouTube, by the way. Hang on a sec. Mm, I'm thinking of upgrading Sniff as well. Guys, in a weird way, don't you dare, bro Sigma. We were just getting along. Juliana Pena literally makes my dick crawl back up into my body. Whenever I think of females here, I don't just think about their attractiveness, which by the way, she is not. It's the gobby shit on her. It's the mouth on her. And then imagine the post-nut clarity you would have with that fucking slag next to you. Imagine her talking to you afterwards. She's the kind of girl that you'd order a cab and she wouldn't leave. Fuck that. Fuck Juliana Pena. Westy, you can kick me out if you want to. What's the problem with the managing mod then? Yeah, please don't kick Cage out. I know you have issues with him, but I don't. I quite like Cage. The funniest thing about Joe Rogan as a comedian is his friends gaslighting him into publicly humiliating himself by convincing him he's funny. That's the best thing about it. I mean, Joe Rogan did it to Brendan Schaub, so it's only right that it should come full circle. Cage is holding back because he thinks I'll send him to the shadow realm. I'm very tempted to upgrade you, Sniff. I'm going to be honest, and just letting you take over the channel. I mean, what have I got to lose at this point? What have I got to lose? By the way, is this the third fight or the fourth fight? It's the third, isn't it? We've still got fucking ages to go. This is the third fight, isn't it? Fucking hell, it's going to be a long night. Macho, I appreciate that, but the timeouts on it. So what's the problem, Westy? What are you being restricted from doing? That's the question. What have they fucked up? Because I'm very curious now. The only funny stand-up is open micers bombing and blaming the crowd. I still like the old I still like the old like Bill Burr stuff, and there's still older stuff that I watch. Chappelle, obviously, people like that. Low key chat, would Weili Zhang make superior challenge? I would fully not use a condom with her. I would go in, mate. I don't know what it is about her. She's not hot or anything, but I absolutely would. I reckon we talked about this in the chat before. I secretly think she's cute. Weili Zhang will get it. I'm sorry, but I agree. I agree with Bro Sigma. We're back on. You're back on my good graces, sir. It's the other regular functions that are missing. Like what? I'm curious. So you have less things you can do as a managing mod. That's bizarre. Maybe they've changed it. Whaley is a manlet factory. Fuck. Kick him out. Kick him out, Westy. Is that a compliment or a Oi Frankie, which male and female UFC fighter would make the ultimate fighter? Powhatan and Kayla Harrison. Probably Tom Aspinall and Kayla Harrison. It would definitely be no, but Kayla Harrison's a dude. So who would we match Kayla Harrison up with? Ooh. Who was hard as it'd probably be like, probably John Jones and Kayla Harrison, innit? Hate to say it. When I'm a manager, I can't select all chat, can't access slow mode. That's weird, man. That is very strange. I mean, as a managing mod, you used to be able to do pretty much everything I could do in here. Carlos Ulberg and Norma Dumont. Oh, Norma Dumont. I have to say, I'm on board with her. I mean, not as much as Guru is, but for an MMA fighter, she's all right. In 2013, 2014 timeframe, I tweeted to Rogan that someone needs to have a talk with him about his comedy. The way Shaw had a talk with him about his, he then blocked me. That is a fucking achievement in itself. I would love to get blocked by Rogan. That's like a rite of passage. As a manager, I can time out standard mods, but everything else is missing. Maybe that's what they've done then. Maybe that's how they've made the. I mean, I don't get that. Surely a manager mod should be. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. And the Brazilian wins. I'm assuming he's Brazilian. Luana Santa. Oh, I forgot about Yoel. Yoel Romero was made in a lab, though. I'm pretty sure he can't procreate. There's no way. He was made in a laboratory. He was made underground. Their kid would be immortal. That's a good mix. Like Connor and Kayla. Connor can't get pregnant, though. What are you talking about? Connor can't have babies. Grasso and me. Grasso is hot for a female fighter. But if you saw, like I said, if you didn't watch MMA, Juice Man, and she just walked by you on the street, you'd be like, you might look like, nah, she's all right. She's not that great. Luke Rockhold and Cameron Blink. Who is Cameron Brink? Let me confirm if this is a viable option. Cameron Brink. She's a basketball player. She looks weird, man. I don't know about that. She's not the worst. You know how I feel about tall chicks. I don't think Luke Rockhold is that good looking. And yes, I judge males. I don't give a fuck. Yoel Romero and Queen Latifah would make super soldiers. Yeah. Yeah, 6'3". She's oh, Victor Weber. No, they just be weird, like aliens, beanpole type creatures. Victor Wembanyama is way too skinny. One leg kick, that guy's gone. Yo, Bro Sigma was asking for an Ultimate Fighter offspring, so more skill set based rather than looks. No, I would look, Frankie. By default, I care about face. It's too much makeup. I don't. I told you, Juice Man. I'm a face man as well. Whenever we talk about females in here, and let's face it, we do it all the fucking time because we're degenerate cunts here. I'm amazed at how many people just distinguish. They just go, "Oh yeah, I'm an arse man or a chest man." Nobody ever brings up the face hardly. It's depressing to me. Surely that should be first. I can't walk out on a road with somebody who's butters. If I've got butters family members, I walk behind them. I don't want people. I don't want being associated with that shit. Short kings have a duty to pursue their 6+ women. I'm going to be real with you, though, Mountain Man. Because I haven't had sex with somebody who's overly tall, I can't say it's bad. Maybe I need to give it a try one day just to find out. 9 bod and 6 face is wifey. Is anyone wifey though? That's what you've got to ask yourself. No chill quit. Yes! He should come over here and jump in here at some point. I win. I used to be purely legs man as well. That was the first thing I was ever attracted to. Legs. It's about siring tall kids, not how good your wife is in the sack. 10 face, 2 ass is atrocious. I mean, no one's doing ass is second. Let's be real now. It's face, ass, legs, chest. It's if I'm the voice of reason, we have a problem in here. We have a problem in here. No chill rage quit raid. How you doing, Sven? And what were you doing over in No Chill, sir, when you should have been here? You scumbucket. We were having a very dignified, mature conversation about titties. You could have been here enjoying yourself. Instead, you were over there. The fuck were you doing? She has to be naturally beautiful. The makeup girls just care about seeking attention. I'm not a big makeup guy either. Like the mother of my child never wears makeup, and I've got to give it to her. She's Mushroom. How you doing, sir? We were talking about vagina again. You missed it. You didn't miss it. You can just go back to any of my streams. We've had this conversation about 9,000 times. Bro, give your Powhatan Khalil prediction. I think it's a joke of a fight, Bro Sigma, and I think Alex is going to knock his ass out in about 40 seconds. I think Khalil Roundtree is dog shit. You want a recovery bet? I would stay away from this one, mate. Dana White's Contender Series is too, because they're all shit, really, or 99% of them are shit. It's pretty much a coin toss. I don't even know who's. Can somebody give Paradox a suggestion for who to lose his money to, or to who to lose his money on? Because in the main event, Bailey Schonfleider could be a female. Is mine, but they won't have a female as the main event, so it's not a female. Minus 900, not worth it. I love that Mushroom comes in and just shouts, "I'm a vegetarian." You're a vegetarian. I always fuck that up. Selma Hayek in 1998 was prime. Selma Hayek is still Selma Hayek would still get it now, sir. And so would Halle Berry. Yeah, I admit it. I'm a clown show enjoyer. If you say that clown show is worth giving a go, then I will. Because like I said, I went in there once and it was fucking jarring, mate. It was him having a fucking hissy fit with one of his subscribers. And they were just telling each other they wanted to beat each other up on site, and it went on for about half an hour. It was not really entertaining for me. Sven, he blocked me yesterday. When you decide to raid someone, maybe Mike, oh, Jimmy Jean is really good. Is Jimmy Jean the guy who plays dope music and talks about conspiracy theories? Don't bring that guy in here, bro, because he's better than me. I mean, everyone's better than me, but yeah, this guy's way more entertaining than me, man. Fucking hell, why would you do that to me, Sniff? Wait until the end. But yeah, shout out to. Do you know what? Hang on a second, Sniff. I'm gonna lock this in because when I do go, we will jump over there. Hang on a sec. You say he's a small channel, bro. He's bigger. Oh yeah, you think I'm a small channel as well, I suppose. So that's a fair comment. Let me pin this message. There we go. There we go. Bet against Steve Garcia all the time if you want to lose. Steve Garcia is my guy. Yeah, Jimmy Jean is a G. He is a G. Jimmy doesn't venture into other streams. I don't blame him. How old is Jimmy G? Hey, bro, do you lot in the UK have Cola Frosty? Do you mean like a Cola Ice Pop kind of thing? Cola Frosty. I think we do. Let me just confirm for you, sir. I don't want to lead you. I don't want to lead you down. I don't want to bullshit you. Cola Frosty. Fucking, I'll just poke myself in the eye. I can't fucking type today. Cola Frosty. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got that shit. You have to go to American style restaurants to find that shit though. Small but mighty. Oh, Sven, you mwah. Salma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Top five, sir. And I don't mean just females. I mean like things ever. You're right about that. She was incredible in that movie. So she would still get it now. I hope Jamie's not around and you're saying this shit. Oh yeah, you're at work. You can say what you want with immunity in it. Because Jamie's definitely not up in this bullshit stream. Yeah, but Salma Hayek is I'll drink Alexa Grasso's bathwater. When did this whole bathwater thing start? I'm intrigued. When did we get so degenerate that we've gone to bathwater? Sorry, Sniff. 10 seconds for that early link, buddy. Oh, don't kick. Oh, you kick Sniff out. No. I was joking. I was joking. He was joking, Sniff. He was playing. It was a joke. He didn't mean it. I'll suck a fart out of Valentina Richie's ass. Who's Valentina Richie? Valentina, professional porn star. Is that the right person? Yeah, she looks dirt. Yeah, I don't think you want to be sucking anything out of that ass, mate. Your lips will fall off. I've never understood the bathwater thing as well. Not drinking anything but canned water and kombucha. Sniff, you need to write a fucking book, mate. You definitely need to start your own YouTube thing as well. The fighter. Oh, sorry. Valentina Richie. Who the fuck's that? Oh, you mean Christine? Do you mean Tabitha Richie? Do you mean Tabitha Richie? Oh, Tabitha Richie. Tabitha Richie is the hottest. Tabitha Richie is the hottest MMA fighter in the UFC right now. 100%, 150%. And she's dating an Irish dude as well. So I've got a chance, boys. When she dumps that loser, I'm gonna slip right in there, like the snake in the grass that I am. Check out this one chick who's been KOing girls for this backyard fighting promotion, Reality Kings. Kira Perez. Kira Perez. Let's fucking go. Who is this? Because I'm not watching this fucking. Hang on a second. Bro, are you fucking taking the piss here? Oh, wait, hang on. No. Katie Perez, or did you just send me to a fucking porn link? You realize there that. All right. Did you get me, Sniff? Is that another porn? Is that another corn star? Having said that, let's check her up. She looks nasty, mate. If this is the same person, she looks gross. She looks like she's got every STD. Sniff, you're on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chum. I always thought the bathwater thing was an internet joke till I realized dudes actually bought that shit off OnlyFans whores. And they fucking drink it as well, bro. And they you know, ugh. It's weird. Crystal, when I get monetized one of these years, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have like a peeing emoji. I'm gonna have the most degenerate emojis in the game. I'm just waiting for my moment, and you can all have them for free. Can I make free emojis even though I'm not monetized? Is that a thing? Man, Tracy Cortez, I'd swim in her yeast infection, corn inhabited watery poo. Oh, you got me on that one. That is fucking hilarious. Tracy Cortez is fucking gross, though. I used to think she was hot, and then two things happened, yeah? First of all, she started talking. She's got the most husky voice I've ever heard. She sounds like a fucking dude. And then secondly, when that eyebrow went flying off her face, I was like, this girl's gross. And the boner was gone forever. I will never. And she fucking got dicked down by what's his face? What's his fucking name again? Brian Ortega. I need a MILF from the UK. Don't get a MILF from over here, Cold Art. Although, yeah, actually, women from my generation are a little bit more respectful. It's these young bitches that are fucking they're out of pocket. Monetize now, you cunt. I don't think I can. Thank you for. And by the way, shout out to Mush. I keep forgetting. I'm very sorry, Mushroom MMA. Subscribe to Mushroom MMA as well. Up and coming YouTube channel. Show the guy some love. Oh, he's doing a stanky leg. Please let this be over. I want to go to bed soon. I survived it. Anyway. Not gonna lie, I'd slam a gallon of Rose Namajunas. Not Rose Namajunas. And you're back on my back. Rose Namajunas is disgusting. She is horrible. And it kind of puts me off that she was groomed so easily. It's not really very appealing to me. Not to shit on No Chill's boy. I know how much he loves Pat Barry these days. Sven, why not beg for forgiveness to MMA Clown Show and give him $20? You think that would be enough to mend the relationship? Yeah, that takedown was needed because he was AJ in that shit. Thank you very much, Westy. Yeah, jump over, give Mushroom MMA a chance. Subscribe to his channel, show him some love. I'd really appreciate it, boys. Is there anyone else in here that comes in it that I haven't? Frankie, you should buy a motorcycle. I would die within a week, sir. I'm a simp. I'm not a simp. Sorry, I'm soy. I'm not a simp. Definitely not a simp. Females can go fuck themselves. But I am soy. Like I said, I've got mad respect for Kerry and his channel because I can't Hey bro, where is the super chat button? I'm not monetized, bro. I'm not monetized. My channel is way too shit to be monetized. Apparently you have to get to 1,000 subscribers before you can do so. It's weird, yeah, because I got an email saying I can like 6 months ago, but then on the bottom of it says you need to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm like, all right. I only found this out last week because Westy made a good point. He was like, you can monetize and then you can give your money away to people who actually need it. And I was like, actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then yeah. Show me some love, or at least show me your tits. It's fucking beautiful. It's an inspiring thing to say to other humans. The UK might not have a lot of supercars. Yeah, Wesley, that's true. I don't know why I told you that. She's not just she's not just Western. She's not just Asian. Like I said, she's a woman, which is crazy. Oh, I've gone way past 4K watch hours. This will sound crazy to you, Rob's neighbor. I get 4K watch hours a week, roughly, which is mad to me. I don't even know why people watch me. I'm fucking retarded. Maybe that's why it is. Maybe you watch me and you just feel better about yourselves. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, and he's dropped him. Finish him. Oh, and he's gone into the guard. Idiot. Sorry. Frankie gets driven by the Green Hornet. That's just fucking terribly racist. That's the most racist thing you've ever said, and I'm going to say that to her the next time she drives me somewhere. Thank you, bro. That's a good one. I might get her to wear the outfit as well. That could be a game we can play one day. Juice, did you see an apology? I told him to unblock my account. Who cares about getting blocked over there? That is insane. You're an entertaining player. It's probably the tism. I suspect I might have a big dose of it, mate. Does the UK have any legendary quotes like in here in the US we say kick rocks pal or you're cruising for a bruising? Hang around here, you'll see plenty. I have to let them come organically. Because whenever I'm asked to think, I'm so dumb that my mind goes blank. Just hang around, bro. I'll fire some doozies your way. British slang and British quotes are the goat. We're goated at that shit. Like we are the best at making people feel like utter shit. Let's not go at Sven as well, Juice man. I like Sven as well. Sven's my boy, and you're my boy. Let's just be nice to each other in here. Well, who am I kidding? Do what you want. Chat shit, get banged. Is that an American one? That's not great. It's not the best one. I like older women like MILFs. They're more mature than those new generation girls. MILFs are where it's at. It's like I said, I don't want to talk about women every time in here. I mean, I do. But women reach their sexual peak when they're in their 40s and then they just continue to climb. That's English. Yeah, that one's shit. We don't say it that much in England. I've never really seen that. This ref is tiny. Why do you keep saying no, chill? What's going on? Have you I heard that you rage quitted. What caused that? Please tell me it was me. Chat shit get. We don't say that in the UK, do we? Paradox. Chat shit get banged. It sounds like what you're coming on to me. That's a psyop. Women hit the wall at 30. They hit the wall in terms of being able to, get bread. But some of the best sex I've had has been with 35 plus. Just keeping it real. I guess it's I don't know. I guess it's very much an individualistic thing, isn't it, Mountain Man? I mean, it's not a general rule, is it? No Chill went full primate. I'm really sorry that I missed it. Is it worth going back and checking, or is he going to delete it? When a sheriff says "not in my town, bud," that's peak America. I've got to be honest. Americans are shit at little phrases and quotes and shit. You guys ain't got it. You got a lot of things. In their 40s, what the fuck are you saying? What do you mean? I'm saying that women in their 40s, that's when they reach their sexual peak. They turn into fucking animals, mate. I'm assuming you haven't had the pleasure. It depends what Asian women are the freakiest, I tell you. Depends what part of Asia you're referring to. You have to be more specific. Because I've conquered all of Asia, sir, and I can give you a very detailed breakdown, region by region. No, I don't do that, Paradox. I'm gonna go back and check it. Literally everyone come over here and said no chill, rage quit. I will stream 2 hours before the card starts to get in 50. Why would you do that to me? I'll just join your stream. I don't care about the numbers. I just stream every second day. I didn't even realize Dana White's Contender series was on when I streamed until like the third week. I had no idea. The best sex is a former elite gymnast that turns stripper. They lose the muscle, but they still have curves. That is a very specific example, Machua. And I like the way you're thinking. I didn't even know Clown Show did donations. Frankie, have you ever been with a woman from India or Bangladesh? I was with an Indian woman once. The Indian woman is the one who I was with for 2.5 years, and I used to have really long hair, and I mean fucking long, like it was tickling my bum crack and shit. And she cut it off in a bar. I'd had my hair for like 6 years, seven or longer than that, 9 years, and I used to plait it, and I'd had it really long, and she hated it. And one day she came up behind me. I'd been with her for like 2.5 years, and she cut like a big lock off my hair in a bar. I wanted to knock her ass out, the cunt, and I should have done. Instead, I just went. I held my nerve, and then I left, and then blocked her and deleted her and never spoke to her again. True story. And she's the one I was telling you about who was like, she could only come once, and she would come in like within 5 to 10 minutes, and then she couldn't keep fucking, so it was just awful. So like every time I'd smash her, like nut, like I'd nut about 5% of the time it was awful. Cam Teague's loss has me tripping, bro. He got his fucking ass whooped. Oh, this fight's been wild, from what I've seen out of the corner of my eye. They were both beating the shit out of each other. I reckon they're both going to be fighting in the UFC, from what I saw. Juice, I dropped a dono because the dude streamed for 7 hours during my whole work shift. It was deserved. Yeah, I don't think there's any issue with people. I think it's nice when people do that, because I'm telling you now, guys, yeah, people don't make money on YouTube. The majority of money that comes from YouTube comes from donations. It doesn't come from making videos. There's no money in that shit. Submission and obedience are the most revered qualities in a woman. Mountain Man, I can't figure you out. Because sometimes you come in here and you have a very mature view. You talk about the sanctity of relationships, and then you say shit like that. And I'm like, the guy's based. I cannot figure you out. I feel like you're fucking with me. Yeah, Cam T got fucking destroyed, mate. I know No Chill, he's your boy. He got fucking dismantled. But fair play. The first couple of shots he took, I thought this guy is a Terminator. I thought he was unbeatable. And then he just took one shot too many. He got one shot too many. He got battered in there. I can't believe I've been on here for nearly 2 hours. This has been a good one. I'm not watching the fights anymore when I do this. I'm just going to talk to you cunts. It's been way more entertaining. Frankie, I might have to tell you my old. I might have to tell you my. I might have you tell my oldest daughter that. Which one specifically? Which part specifically? Which part did I say? And I'll remember it, and then you can get her on one day, and I'll say it. I'll do it. I'll do it just for you. Cam Teague fumbled the bag. Yeah, I don't know. He was a pinata in there, bro. He basically had a good like 20 seconds, and then he got his ass whipped. Cam Teague has the worst physique, though. I mean, I respect anyone who goes in there with a ginger perm. I mean, that's goated level shit. I'd be scared to face off somebody. If I looked across the cage at that, I'd be terrified. Submission is part of the sanctity. I got you. I got you. So basically, you believe in the sanctity of marriage as long as your woman is completely submissive to you in every possible way. You didn't explain that the last time. Because I'll tell you what, the mother of my kids certainly ain't. It's been a 20-year slog, mate. Cam Teague lost like a school of shrimp against a jumbo ship of fishermen who work 6 months straight at a time. Bro Sigma, I hope you remain subscribed and I see more of you, because you've been very entertaining today. I have very much enjoyed having you around here. Lovely bunch of cunts in the chat. Yeah, it's been a good one, man. Things have even. It's so. I am very proud of what we've cultivated in here. I really am. Westy, you did a great job getting rid of all the dickheads. Shout out to you. Now we've generally got some good fucking people in here now. My oldest daughter thinks she's gonna make a living live streaming. Oh, she goes to work because she's going on multiple platforms playing Minecraft. Yeah, she is a female though, so I'm just gonna leave it there. She's a female. I'm just going to go awkwardly quiet now and let you figure out the rest for yourself. That's it. Cam needs to go to bantamweight. I know his walk around weight. What did he fight at today? Was it featherweight? It must have been at featherweight, right? He got fucking mollywopped. That poor ginger cunt. Thank you, Mountain. I feel treasured and cherished. I love you, Westy. I do. Broke, and then I just see Brokeback Mountain. That was the perfect time for me to notice that one. Right after I was sucking Westy off. Not my finest moment. Gotta love the OGs, man. I am as based as it gets. I believe you, Mountain Man. You're starting to convince me. I hope she marries a rich guy then. Yeah. That's my rule for anyone. I've said the same thing to my son. I've started training my son already. I mean, I know he's only 4, but I've had the conversation about whores. I'm like, bro, you've got to marry somebody who makes a minimum of $5 million a year. He walks around 150. You can't. That is very bad. If he's walking around 150, he should not be. He should not be a fucking featherweight. And he does have a bit of a. His body type is a bit, jiggly. I'll 48-47 Frankie. I win rounds 1, 2, 1, 2, and 5. Oh, I love that. I love that. I hope your daughter becomes rich too, Crystal. I hope everyone in here prospers. Apart from one person, guess who that is? I hope she generates wealth for herself. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. Crystal. Yeah, don't do you psychologically terrorize Browns in public? Not really. By the way, I had a funny thing happen. Do you know, I'm not even gonna talk about that yet. I'm gonna save that for the next stream. I was visited by a policeman this morning. I'm gonna tell the story tomorrow though, because I need to get my head around what to do. Sorry to leave that hanging. It'll give you something to come back to for the next stream. Marrying rich is gay, bro. It's not gay at all. It's the only way to do it these days. I've told you, man or woman, yeah, and I'm saying this to all of you in here. Never marry somebody who makes less money than you. Never, never, never. Don't do it. Keir sent his boys out. Oh no, my channel's way too small for that shit. But if you guys can help me get the channel to where it's at, I'm sure I can get a police visit for that reason. That would be a great reason. I'd love to have that be the reason why I get visited by police. Is it morally wrong to shag a single privileged gilf on the edge of death's door for some time in hopes of... No, bro, Sigma. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I think if you're willing to stick your dick in a dust-infested pussy, then you should reap all the rewards that you get for doing so. I admitted in here, I've had sex with somebody who was technically a granny. She was 38. It was awesome. Like, she had a kid when she was 16, and then her kid had a kid when she was 16. So it was technically a granny, but not like the granny in the sense that you fucking perverts are thinking it is. And in my defense, I didn't know she was a granny until after I'd smashed her. She was fine. It is great advice. Sven, it's the only advice. So marry someone who makes around the same as you do. No, Cage. No. Marry somebody who makes significantly more money than you. And I'm not even joking about that. Man, crossover is 6. If he didn't realize who you were, Westy, you might get hurt. Crossover is fucking huge. 38 is not a granny. No, as in she's a grandma. You know what I meant. She is technically a grandma because she has a daughter who has a daughter. But she looked fucking... And she moved to me in my defense. So I had no choice. The 5-1 underdog in this one is a 6-0 Ukrainian. And I mean, yeah. Marrying a woman that makes more than you is a recipe for disaster. Here's the thing, Mountain Man. I'm going to break it down for you. If you don't do that, The worst thing that can happen in that situation, it might be a recipe for disaster in the sense that, right, she feels like she's better than you and blah blah blah, but you're not going to leave any worse than when you walked in, and that's the main thing. She wasn't 32, she was 37, and she was fine. So her grandchild was like 5 or 4. She was fine as fuck. And what made it worse here, bro Sigma, another thing that I didn't know, it was my boy's it was one of my boy's aunts. And I didn't know that until way after as well. Doesn't matter, Mountain. It doesn't matter if there's a power imbalance. You benefit from that shit. Because the thing is, a woman's gonna end up fucking you over anyway. You might as well have not been. The mistake that people make is they get with a woman thinking she's good, and then eventually she fucking leaves you, and then she takes all your money. Whereas if you get with somebody who's richer than you, they're gonna do the same thing anyway, and then you can take their money. So you're up. The result's gonna be the same, but you don't want to be in a bigger financial position where she can fleece you. Yeah, I'm Mountain. They're all gonna divorce you. They're all gonna turn into whiny, naggy little pussies. So you might as well get something out of it. Is what I'm saying. Because every relationship got. I mean, how many relationships end in divorce? They say it's 75%. I reckon it's more than that. I reckon the reason why it's not statistically higher is because a lot of people just separate and they don't bother divorcing. Get something out of it. Don't marry someone broke. Because if you marry somebody who's on the same, and Cage mentioned marrying somebody who's on the same level financially as you. Women these days, if you're on the same level financially, they will keep their money and spend your money. And then they will fuck the milkman in your house when they kick you out. Why get married at all with that mindset? There we are, Mountain Man. We've reached where I was trying to get to. We've reached the destination. Mountain Man is right again. No, Dougie, you're saying this because you're in love right now and blah, 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 and things are going great. I feel you. And I'm sure Jamie's going to work out very well. She seems like a lovely lady. So you're saying you would date you should date in 4D chess. I think that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not sure. Mindset is 99% of relationships. If you go into it with the mindset of failure, it will fail. No, chill. The problem is women. The problem is women. Plain and simple. And maybe this is just my personal experience, but I've been through a lot of them, and the result is always the same. Just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Well, this Brady Shananamana looks like a mongoloid, so you might want to bet on this Ukrainian guy and maybe get some cheese on that underdog. Not that we care about that kind of stuff. This Jimmy guy plays some sick tunes. He does. His music's sensational. I'm going to get over there after this as well. I'm basically doing one more fight. As soon as this fight is over, I'm done. Is the problem women or not knowing how to handle women? Oh, that was a slap. I mean, you might have a point. You might have a point, but the thing is, mate, the thing is, Cage, I don't want to have to do that. I just want to be myself and get everything that I want and be able to do what I want whenever I want with no complaints. What is wrong with that? No, Jill does have a point. If the woman comes in with a mindset, you're going to fail. She just, yeah. I mean, you're right. If you think it's going to fail from the beginning, of course it's going to be. But I don't want to control people. I mean, I have controlled people in the past, but it hasn't been deliberate. Oh wait, hang on a second, bro. Sigma, it depends. Would you rather be tied to a post 3 minutes straight, taking Potan left hooks even after you're KO'd, or attend a Diddy party? To be honest with you, man, like if the Diddy party didn't have any of that gay shit going on, it sounds amazing. But unfortunately, it has all that gay shit going on. So I'd take the left hooks to the face. It's an easy one. Frankie, I'm gonna grill some burgers and glizzies. Stop making me hungry, bro. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't be eating late. Did I say la la la? I meant, by the way, yeah, like the mother of my kid, yeah, who doesn't understand English that well sometimes, she doesn't say blah blah blah. She goes bala 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 bala. Frankie, do you have any free time tomorrow? Want to bend your ear about something? Anytime for you, Westy. Anytime for you. I'll keep my eye on Instagram tomorrow, even though I hate it. Just for you, sir. I will do it. In fact, what I'll do is I think I've got actually I don't have Instagram on my phone. I'll put Instagram on my phone tonight and I'll put the notifications on. It would help me greatly if you get on Discord though, you cunt. Because I'm on there all the time. But if you insist, I will go on Instagram. You don't have to participate in the gay shit. You might have to step over them though in order to get to the bitches. Then fuck it, Diddy Party, obviously. I can block that out. I can hypnotize that shit out. Frankie is the nicest guy, but the moment women is mentioned, he goes Patrick Bateman. I've been scarred. No chill. I'm gonna be real. And no chill. I guarantee you, yeah, if we still know each other, which would be extremely sad in 20 years, because if you know me when I'm 60 and you're 40 or whatever the fuck you're gonna be, which would be pathetic, I guarantee you're gonna have the same opinion as me. I guarantee it. What is a Sonoran dog? Are you getting me to say something racist? Just put the racist words in there and I'll shout it out as much as you want me. You don't have to trick me. Just out for my sister's birthday, or else I'd be fuck that bitch. Get over. Oh, I'm joking. Good to see you, 316. Sorry, that was I went too far there. I'm in the middle of another female rage rant. I'm still Discord stupid. I will look out for you on Instagram tomorrow. My son obviously has school during the day tomorrow, so that would be ideal. If you could message me like your time morning, that would be perfect. Because he has swimming lessons tomorrow as well, so I'm going to be out for most of the day. But between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., I'll be here. Bro, Sonoran hot dog is a Mexican hot dog, super delicious. I did not know that, bro. I will check it out. Good to see you here, though, 316. I was obviously joking. Happy birthday to your sister. And I hope your family and everyone is well, sir. What book are we talking about? I do have the Wisdom Mountain. Nobody ever gives me credit for that. I spit nothing but hard fucking facts, mate. This has become the ultimate male support group. If you've had trouble with females in your life, you come here, you hear me talk utter shit about them, and you feel better about the whole situation. Chicks have to be the mind manipulators because they can't see us with the hands or in the grappling. That is exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I'll tell you something though. That Bill Burr set changed my life. You know the one where he's like, basically with women, if they're right about something, they argue the point and then they stick to it, and then you just have to concede and say you're sorry. But if they're wrong, they go rogue and then start trying to get you to say. So they'll say stuff to you like, your mom's a bitch, or you got a tiny dick, and that kind of stuff. And then you call her a cunt, and then basically you lose. So my view of the world now is, as soon as a woman starts going off on me, I just stay quiet, and that's how I've won the majority of arguments. But it's hard sometimes because we have button triggers for a reason. How you doing, Taz? Taz, by the way, shout out to Taz. Yeah, I really enjoyed. I don't watch American football, but I was watching Taz watching his team get fucking anally raped again. Dallas Cowboys fan, and it was very entertaining. So shout out to Taz. He does American football live stream sometimes. He's a big Dallas Cowboys fan, and he's a solid bloke. Give him a shout. By the way, subscribe to Dougie's fucking corner, my Australian brother. Sorry, Dougie's corner. Dougie, you're a mod, right? I'm pretty sure you're a fucking mod. Could you link yourself in the fucking description? Because I'm not gonna fucking do it. All right, mate? There are people in here that would definitely enjoy your stuff. And by the way, Dougie, have you watched that show that I recommended yet? I've discovered yet it might have a different name in Australia. It's called Mr. In Between. You need to watch it. It's incredible. Never apologize works. Never engage and never apologize. See, I don't engage. Thank you, Westy. Appreciate that, my man. Does this count as manipulation, guys? I used to watch beekeeping videos logged in on my husband's YouTube, so it would come up in his feed. And then all of a sudden, sorry guys, thought that is manipulative, but everyone benefits, so I'm cool with it. That is fucking manipulative, though. Wow. At least you did it with a beehive and not something more sinister. Like, can I put a finger in there? So I'm gonna let that one slide. Who is your favorite black? My favorite black, as in my favorite black person. It's a tough question. I grew up around black people, so yeah. Taz is chill. Taz is very chill. Taz is funny as fuck as well. Marie Smith. That's your favorite black UFC fighter. God damn, bro, Sigma, you caught me off on the loop there. I thought you meant black people in general. This Schlonfelder guy looks tiny compared to this gigantic Ukrainian Chad. But the Ukrainian Chad does have the titties. So how is this guy a minus 800 favorite or whatever? Ooh. Sorry, I got distracted. Maurice Smith, kickboxer that beat Mark. Oh, yeah, I remember him. My favorite black UFC fighter is Jason Jackson. He chinned him! He chinned him! He's choking him! Oh, wow. He's tapping! Unbelievable. Well, that woke me up. That woke me up. What did I say to you, Paradox? I told you that comp wasn't. You shouldn't bet on a minus 900 in any situation. Paradox, did you bet? Well done, Paradox. That was a good bet. Sorry, I lost my chain of thought there for a second. My favorite black fighter is Jason Jackson, but he's in Bellator. There's something I've got a bit of a man crush on the guy. I don't know why. I made a video about my how some Bellator fighters would beat UFC fighters, and I was mesmerized with the cunt. I don't know why. Why did I say that out loud? Thanks, guys. Sorry, on and off on the tools. And nah, bro, I completely forgot. Sorry. No, we got you. We've linked you in the description. Hopefully, people will jump over there. He absolutely chinned his ass out. I knew this guy was gonna lose. I said it as soon as I saw his face. I was like, he's getting bricked. I should have bet on it myself, but I'm a coward. Wow, he looks very doubt. Oh. Life in tatters. How the fuck is a 6-0 Ukrainian plus 500 against a 4-0 soy American football player? I don't know. Just give me my fucking money. Damn right. That was definitive. Oh, the manipulated man, Esther Vilar. Okay, let's check this shit out. All right. Men have been trained and conditioned by women, not unlike the way that Pavlov conditioned his dogs into becoming their slaves. I feel like I need to check this out. But will it upset me? Can also listen to it on YouTube. I prefer reading. I don't usually buy books written by women because you know. But like I said, when people recommend stuff in here, I like to have the kind of relationship with you guys where I will pay attention to your recommendations. So if you're sure that this is worth my time and effort, I will stick it onto my reading list. This Nimrod, I've got to read this Nimrod de Rosario thing as well because the guy's name is Nimrod. So I need to get this on the old reading list as well. The Secret History of the Thurgelenskraft. Is that the one you're talking about, Sniff? It's all right. I'll just say Cam Teague was fighting. Yeah. No, Sniff, but I'll look into it. Which book should I start with? I've got a sick reading. Basically, Sniff has opened my mind, man. I need to get onto this Black Sun shit immediately. All right, now that we've got Nimrod is old. I haven't read it. I'm a literature. I used to be a literature professor, and I haven't read it. I was aware of him, but I haven't read it. All right, I'm not hanging around for Dana White to start fucking talking because I need to get some I need to get some sleep. I've got to wake my kid up in 3 hours. We're gonna raid the dude, the music dude, unless there's somebody else who you think is worth the time. Let's have a gander. By the way, guys, I really appreciate you hanging. This has been a really fun one. I've enjoyed the fuck out of this. There are loads of people online right now. Are one of the boys gonna go on like Paradox? Are you gonna go on, mate? Are you gonna have another all night stream? I will check out this Nimrod one as well. I'll buy the Manipulated Man. Maybe it'll make me even angrier at women than I already am. And I'm gonna read this Nimrod Desario stuff as well. You'll have the video in the morning, Frank. Thank you very much, Paradox. I'm probably not gonna start editing until probably Friday at this point because I'm full on with my kid at the moment. I don't have the time. I've got to sleep during the day or I'm fucked. All right, so we're going to this person. Hang on a sec. Dudes, we're heading over to this one here. Raid, raid, raid. Shout out the channel if you could. But don't feel obliged to. Is this Oh no, you don't have to shout it out over here because I don't think he gives a fuck. But yeah, head over to Into the Microcosm with Jimmy Jean. Guy plays great music and he talks a bit about conspiracy theories. That might be right up your alley. Thanks to everyone again, to all of you. Much love for coming in here. It's been probably my favorite Tuesday, to be fair. I'm no longer going to watch the fights. I'm just going to jam with you guys from now on. The one I suggested was on YouTube audiobooks. Sweet Mountain Man. I'll give it a shout. This is the Esther, the Esther one, yeah. Maybe I can get it on Audible. If I can just watch it on YouTube for free, then why the fuck not? I've got like loads of audio credits built up. Got it. Hyborian Wisdom. Is that what it's called? Hyborian Wisdom. Is that the right one? I want to make sure I get this before I go. Take care, guys. Yeah, head over to yeah, because I was here. It's always a pleasure to have you here, Juice Man. Shout out to Dougie's Corner. Much love to you, bro. Hopefully I can catch your stream tomorrow. I'm gonna screenshot this because there's a few good suggestions for reading material in here. All right, boys. I'll catch you all on Thursday is when I'll be back. And hopefully I'll have some video out in between now and then, but probably not. Can't be fucked.